Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I'm going to go over 5 awesome new plugins that I think you should check out here in 2017. The first plugin we're going to look at is by Relab, and it's called the VSR S24. This is an awesome new reverb which was modeled after the very famous reverb algorithms found in the TC6000 mastering suite. For those of you who are unfamiliar, the TC6000 was commonly used for soundtrack mixes for many years, pretty much until the Bricasti M7 took over, but it's got a very unique sound, and I think some engineers still prefer to use it today. Relab's been doing really awesome work, especially with the LX480, which is the faithful recreation of the Lexicon 480L. I have no question that this is going to be a really incredible reverb and something that you should definitely check out in 2017. Okay, so the next plugin on the list is the Slate Fg Stress. As you could probably guess, this is a plugin emulation of the very famous Empirical Labs Distressor. Based on Slate's track record of awesome emulations, I'm confident that they're going to do a really awesome job on this plugin. It's not available yet, but sometime this year it will be, and you should definitely check it out. While we're on the Slate bandwagon, I figured we could talk about their brand new delay plugin called the Repeater Delay. Now, I've been using the same delays for a really long time now. I've pretty much used the Soundtoys Echo Boy and the Waves H delay, depending on what kind of effects I want. And I'm really kind of looking forward to trying something new, and I think the Slate delay is going to offer a lot of new possibilities. It's more than just your standard delay. It's got a ton of different effects and saturation possibilities, and I think it's going to be great for everything from creating ambience in a mix to pretty advanced sound design. So I'm definitely going to check this one out, and you guys should too. Okay, so I got to be one of the few guys who hasn't actually tried UAD plugins. I've heard so many great things about them. Everyone loves them. They've got some really awesome emulations, but for some reason I haven't made that commitment to start buying into their product line. They recently released 2 plugin emulations that sound really awesome, and I'm dying to check them out. The first is the API 2500 Compressor Plugin. Now, the API 2500 is really just an awesome character compressor. You know, you can use it on anything from the mix bus. It's extremely popular on the kind of drum bus. It's got a very warm tone. It's kind of dark tone, but it does something really magical, and the UAD version seems to capture that character unlike any of the previous emulations like the Waves 2500, which I will say I did use quite a bit in its day, but I think the UAD version that just came out is much closer to the true sound of the hardware unit. Finally, I want to take a look at the Chandler Limited Zener limiter. For those of you who like that vintage sound, this is going to be a really awesome plugin to look at. It was modeled after the hardware that was commonly used on productions done at Abbey Road, so everything from the Beatles to Pink Floyd. It's just got a really huge sound. And if you go to the UAD website, you can just check out the sound examples to get a sense of what sonic possibilities it has. But it sounds very unique to me, and I got really excited as soon as I heard it. So definitely check it out, guys. You will probably notice that I tend to focus on a lot of these hardware emulation type plugins, and I'll admit that I am definitely more drawn to that than some of the awesome new plugins that are kind of pushing the boundaries, which I think is actually, you know, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I think FabFilter and other companies are doing really awesome stuff as far as seeing what new things we can do rather than just dwell on these old vintage units of the past. But I, just in my experience of using them, I tend to prefer the sound that I get out of a lot of these vintage modeled ones. And you got to imagine that something that's been used for 40 plus years is being used for a reason. I mean, it does something that's magical, that, it's more than just serving a basic purpose of, compressing an audio signal. It's adding all sorts of color and character, and that stuff matters to me. So there you have it. Thanks for watching, guys, and more videos to come very soon. All right, bye.